Hey guys, it's me, Mystical Butterfly. Welcome back to my channel. Um, I really appreciate everyone who watches my videos, um, which recently has been happening. It's kind of new, and in some of my older videos, I have a nice setup, but I've been using my laptop and I haven't quite been able to figure out a different way to do it. Um, for now, so I just listen Palo Santo to clear the air and clear the energies and clear the cards as well. I'm just gonna do a quick reading for the day, like a message from your angels, because I'm using angel cards, like they're all connected to the angels in some way, shape, or form. Let me cleanse myself a moment, and in cleansing myself, also cleansing you and clearing the chakras and moving the energies and the bad energies away and bringing in the good energies. Okay, cool. So I'm going to start with the. Actually, I'm getting told to start with the Angels and Ancestors deck. I'm going to shuffle this one up first. This is what the back looks like. By the way, that's like an eagle with like a compass of sorts. An eagle. I meant to say an owl. Maybe you've been seeing eagles, or eagle is resonates with you in some way, shape, or form. Alright, so let's get a daily reading for today, September 22nd, 2020. For the viewers, a message for the viewers and for this day. Have autumn, release the old and rest, and Lord, take charge with authority. So with autumn, take which is release the old and rest, and Lord, take charge with authority. I'm getting here that maybe taking control over your life by releasing the old and putting it to rest, and trying to release with letting go and releasing of things, trying to take authority over your own self in a way that it's like that energy no longer exists in your space and in your energy fields and in your life, and how to kind of adjust to that energy change. So it's like just take charge of yourself and do it with authority, because you have authority over yourself. And releasing the old and putting it to rest is going to really facilitate with that change. And so we have forgiveness. So here, like with the releasing the old and rest, putting things to rest, I feel like I feel like someone wronged you, or you feel like you were wronged, and or there's this sense of needing to forgive yourself, other people, and forgiveness is really about us. It's for us. It heals us. It heals you. The other person is not affected whether or not you forgive them. It's about you letting it go and moving past what it was, like the autumn card was talking about. Releasing the old and resting. So the forgiveness card says, forgiveness is the first step toward letting go of hurt and emotional pain. It heals only you. I was saying that. Can you hear the birds outside? The window open. Let's see if I can get one more card. Let's see. Hidden treasures and eyes of love. I pulled this, I think, in the oracle, the daily oracle I did a couple days ago. So eyes of love. Focus your eyes on loving actions and your lips on loving words. And hidden treasures says, Bring your creative ideas and hidden talents to life. Present your gifts to the world. So it's about your hidden talents and presenting your gifts to the world. And this one is about being loving and offering love and thinking and acting from a point of like unconditional love. And that can be very difficult sometimes, but that is, I would say, like the aim or the end goal, especially if you identify as like a light worker or as like someone who wants to heal the earth or people in some way, or there's a lot of different words, or empaths or star seeds. I mean, it's like a whole rabbit hole. But essentially, light workers are people who spread love and light and show the world that there is unconditional love and that those things are possible. God of the artist within you is about to emerge, and we already had the hidden treasures card saying that you need to bring your creative talents to light. Showcase your stuff, make a portfolio. Like have something that you can show people, like, hey, look, this is my art, and or this is what I create, whether that's writing or whatever it may be. It could be drawing, singing, making music, honestly, anything, arts, even cooking. Because cooking is an art. Like, you'll taste someone's food and it tastes totally different than someone else, even if they use the same recipe, because, like, cooking is an art. It's like every skill in life is an art, you know what I'm saying? But like, you have this creative spark, and I feel like there's this a lack of confidence somewhat from, I think, from that autumn card of needing to release the old and the forgiveness. Like, maybe once this forgiveness is once the process of forgiveness has started, it'll slowly but surely lead to forgiveness and that healing inside, and then that um, maybe using your creativity to heal, and then that it's like amazing things that you can do, maybe talents you never thought you had, or if you just work with it a little more, you know what I mean, just practice and practice, and then just let your creativity just take off, like let's say you're drawing, just start sketching things here and there, and then or start making a line or something, and then just let whatever is going to come out, the end result, just let the pencil or whatever medium you use work for itself. So the goddess of the sacred path. Let go of logic and trust your intuition. With this card, there's a lot of I'm getting feeling like sometimes that you daydream a lot. You may daydream a lot, um, but you kind of just sit there and think about the things that you want or the things that you want to accomplish, and you don't like move forward in taking those steps or those actions to probably to go ahead and showcase these kind of arts. You're like, maybe you're like, oh, I know that, like, if I really put my mind to it, I can make a business out of this, because people would buy this type of art or this type of um, creations, like maybe jewelry or woodwork or uh, art, writing, books, whatever it may be, um, lotions, oils, infusions, whatever products you may make. Um, so I feel like, but maybe you're like, oh, well, what if this doesn't work? Or, don't get too caught up in that, like, and step a gazillion, because it says the goddess of the sacred path. This is like this is a lot about divine timing. And I know it can be frustrating waiting and waiting and waiting, feeling like you're waiting for forever, but that's what it's about. It's about the divine timing and trusting that the universe knows when things are going to be right for you for it to happen. Okay, and then to wrap up, I'm gonna do some tarot and Wonderland. Let me just get these cards off of my keyboard, which is where I'm propping them, so I can put the tarot there too. Not all of them, but some of them. So let's see what this forgiveness card is about, because that's the one I left up there. this tarot deck was a gift to me, and I really, really like it. I really appreciate it. Um, it's this one. It's like a little tin. It's awesome. All right, so let's shuffle these cards. Let's see what like this forgiveness card could be referring to. What this forgiveness card could be referring to. Move some cards a little bit. I love the sound of like card shuffling. Oh, okay. Give me a second here. Let me just get through the rest and read this. Because the clarifier showed itself like, on the back, and then the card, the major arcana here, the thing that's kind of the root maybe of the forgiveness that needs to take place is the death card here. Number 13, which 1 and 3 adds up to 4, and 4 is about new foundations and new, not necessarily new, but I'm getting new, but like foundations, stability, family, home life type of energy, like like the fourth house essentially. There's this like what's this clarifying card? Oh wow, okay, so we have the 9 of oysters, which is the pentacles. So it's kind of like, so if this death card is pointing to her like with the crown about to open a door with the wand with all those like oysters, or pearls, or like material things like the earth slash pentacles sign, you know what I mean, yeah, arcana. Then we have the death, and she's pointing to over here, and Alice is over here looking at this 5 of swords energy, that's death, that has passed. Again, going back to this let go and rest, like release the old and rest. Death is kind of the death, like what I think is a representation of death here is pointing to her like, hey, look what you have now though. Go open the door to what is the rebirth, like what is the cycle, like there's an end and then there is the beginning. Anytime there's an end, there's a new beginning. So yeah, I'm getting that that's essentially it, you know what I mean, like this need to forgive something that happened in the past, and feeling like taking the self-empowerment and the authority over yourself, and maybe even allowing yourself to forgive this and let it go, and look at like the door that you have yet to open, but you're about to open, because that's where you have arrived after this, after moving on from this moment, this sort of a change in your life, this something that is finally released, that like brings satisfaction, or like, or maybe even just space, like just the toxicity, the poison has been somewhat removed, and now is the process of letting go, forgiving, and resting to get back to that like hidden treasures, that hidden creativity you have, and that potential, and then listening to your intuition, that inner self, who is your higher self, and not overthinking too much, because that's definitely an energy that, I mean, I resonate with, and also happens a lot. And then sometimes that for me, it'll kind of like freeze me, in the sense where it's like, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do, I'm just gonna like hide somewhere or something. But yeah, so hey, so I hope that you enjoyed this reading. These are just like cards that I pull, and I just read what the cards say, and like just what I get intuitively from them, and also like what they say in the imagery and the patterns, and etc. And so like if you like my videos, or if you watch them and you wanna like give me a subscribe, press that red subscribe button or that little subscribe circle that I'll be putting up at towards the end of the video, like probably around an hour or so. And leave a like and any feedback, because that really helps me in evolving my content and really understanding what it is that needs to be put out there. And just it's like that constructive criticism, you know what I mean? Anything that, if you're like, hey, can you do a reading about this and that, and I'll be like, okay, well, yeah, I can give it a shot. I'll do a reading, like that's an example. But again, I just really want to express the thanks that I have, and how grateful I feel to have the subscribers that I have, because I feel like, I finally have reached a point of like, I have like 19 subscribers, I think, right now. And I didn't think that I would get to like 19 subscribers. So I'm feeling really happy about that. And it's been really reassuring to me. It's been really reassuring that this is something that I, should do, because it's been something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. Remember back when I was like 14, I wanted to do makeup videos on YouTube, like makeup tutorials. But now, like years later, here I am doing like some ASMR videos or tarot and oracle readings. And I have other ideas that, I want to work on. So, I also have to learn to be patient with myself and patient with things in general. So that's something I'm working on. But I hope you all have a great day, and lots of love and light to all of you. I looked at the clock and it's 1:55. If you've been seeing a lot of like double numbers or synchronistic numbers, just know that that's like signs from the universe giving you reassurances or like signs of support. I just wanted to say that. Um, all right, guys. So peace out. Much love. Take care of yourselves. Always be safe.